Hey everyone, this is Narun and welcome back to a new session of English with me. This is the 10th episode of our series From Zero to Hero, from the basics to fluency. In this video, we are going to talk about one of the most important skills that you need to master while learning English, and that is reading. Yes, since it's reading and one of my favorite hobby or one of my favorite activities reading, I have kept some of my reading books, to create that ambience, reading ambience. So today we will talk about reading, the importance of reading. Why is reading important for learning English? How can you read effectively to learn English properly? And also, I'll give you some book recommendations, especially for beginners, that can help in improving your English. Also, reading is not like watching a movie or listening to a song. I know it's kind of boring for some people. Some of you might not like reading, or some of you even hate reading books. If you are someone like that and you want to develop reading in yourself, no worries. I have some tricks waiting for you by the end of this video. This can help you develop your reading habits. So let's get started. Why reading is important for English learners? First thing first, why should you even care about reading if you are learning English? Well, reading is a powerful tool that can help you improve in so many areas. I'll tell you how reading can make you a better English speaker. First one, vocabulary building. Reading introduces you to wide variety of words that you might have not heard when you are in your everyday conversations. When you read, you are exposed to new vocabulary in context. So this can help you understand how words are used. When you're learning new words from the paragraphs that you are reading, it can help you understand its meaning from the context. Like when you're reading itself, you get an idea what the word means, and it will help you in building your vocabulary. When you come across a new word and understands its meaning by reading the text, by reading the paragraph, that word will stay in your mind forever. So you can improve your vocabulary just by reading books. Second one, understanding grammar in action. Books and written content helps you understand or to see how grammar is used in action, how the grammar rules are applied into sentences. Rather than learning or memorizing these grammar rules, you start to understand them by seeing them naturally. You can learn these grammar rules from the sentences that you are reading. Third one, thinking in English. The more you read, the more you will start thinking in English rather than translating from your native language. This can help in building your fluency. When you are thinking directly in English, it helps in building your fluency. To know all about thinking in English rather than your native language, I'll pin a video here. This video can help you understand all about thinking in English and how you should start thinking in English as a beginner. Now let's look at some practical tips to make the most of reading. So just reading something, just reading a book, just reading a paragraph is not enough. You need to make use of that reading, the paragraph you are reading, the content you are reading. It should be useful for you. How to make them useful? Here are some practical tips that will help you understand how you should read English books or English content properly to make your reading experience more productive. First one, read and summarize. After reading a paragraph or a story or a chapter of a storybook, try to summarize it in your own words. Just try saying out loud the summary of that content that you read. This helps you understand and remember what you read. And also it helps in using new words and phrases. So this way you can build your vocabulary and also your sentence structure. Also, you can ask questions like who is the main character? What's happening in the plot? Like that, you can ask questions to yourself related to the story. This helps you engage with the text more deeply. You'll be very much engaged, or you will be very much concentrated in a particular content, and it will be very helpful for you. Second thing is underline new words. I love this activity. Actually, I don't write or underline anything in my storybooks because I'm very concerned about how tidy my storybooks looks. So you can actually use these kinds of highlighters. I have 3 different colors. You can use this highlighter. When you come across new words or any interesting phrases, any idioms or something that is interesting for you, just underline this. Mainly try to underline the new words. Also, if you're not interested in highlighting, like I said, you can use a simple pencil. You can underline it and later on you can erase it off. Also, you can use these kinds of sticky notes. I have a lot of sticky notes with me in different shapes and colors, and I love this. I love collecting these kinds of items, like different kind of sticky notes or highlighters. I love all kind of stationery products. So coming back to the topic, see, this is the transparent sticky note. You can stick this on any text and you can write on top of this, so it doesn't make your book look untidy. So when you come across a new word, you should find its meaning. If you're reading and if you're very interested in reading, like you don't want to stop it there, look for its meaning later on, the word's meaning, because don't break your reading. Just keep it aside, highlight it, or use some sticky notes, anything, and keep it aside, and then continue your reading. Later on, find out its meaning, the new word, its meaning, and then use it in any sentences. Try to use them in your everyday conversations or anywhere suitable. Try to make a sentence out of it and use it. This way, you are actively expanding your vocabulary. Third one, read out loud and repeat. When you find a sentence or phrase that you like, repeat it out loud several times. This builds up or supports the sentence structure in your mind and helps with fluency. When you're reading out loud the sentences, it will help you understand how sentence is structured in English. Fourth one, set small goals. Start with a goal of reading 1 page or 1 short story per day. This way you're building a habit but without overwhelming yourself. Overwhelm. Do you know what it means? I know some of you might have watched my previous video where I explained 25 new words that can help you learn English, to speak English easily. These words can be used in your everyday conversation, and there I told that I use overwhelm a lot of time in my videos, and this is where I use it. So if you don't know what overwhelm means, just try watching my previous video. I'll pin it up here. So reading little by little can help you learn English, to focus on reading, to build a habit of reading without overwhelming yourself. Alright, let's talk about some beginner-friendly books you can start with. These are great for building vocabulary and confidence. First, children's book. Try reading children's book. You can start reading with classics like The Very Hungry Caterpillar or Where the Wild Things Are. These books use simple language and have great illustrations that can help you understand the story. Also, don't underestimate the value of children's book. They are easy and also fun. Some short story collections like Chicken Soup for the Soul is engaging and also easy and enjoyable. Also, look for graded versions of the classic books like Penguin Books or Oxford Bookworms. These series simplify popular books so you can get to enjoy classic literature without advanced vocabulary. Also, there are some modern beginner-friendly books like Charlotte's Web or Wonder. They offer great stories without much challenging. This isn't very difficult to read. Also, you can pair these books with some audiobooks. Like when you're reading, try to listen to the books. This can give an extra boost, listening while reading. This is like 2-in-1. It can improve your pronunciation and listening skill at the same time. Also, if you are looking for more books, different books at different levels like beginner level, intermediate level, advanced level, I have already made a video detailing about these books. Some books that can help English learners at different levels. I'll pin that video up here. You can watch that and find the book that suits you and start reading in English. Now to the last part, how to build reading habit. If you are not someone interested in reading, like I said earlier, if you don't enjoy reading, you hate reading, you don't like looking at those thick books, I'll give you some tips that can help you build your reading habit. Also, building a reading habit can be challenging at first. But with some simple strategies, you can make reading your daily habit. And maybe, who knows, you will start enjoy reading the most. Here's how. First one, start small and set achievable goals. Don't aim to read a whole book in one day. Like you are thinking like reading, okay, I'll read this complete book today. Anyone can get bored after some time. If you are planning to read very thick book in a single day, it will be difficult for you. So what you should do is start by reading for just 5 to 10 minutes a day. Or set a goal to read a single page or a short story a single day. Make it small. Once you get comfortable, increase your reading time or the content. If you are reading 1 page, start reading 2 pages. So this is how you can gradually build your reading habit. Also, one important thing is to choose a book that interests you. If you are interested in thriller fiction, then don't read a romantic novel. It doesn't interest you. It will be boring for you. So always try to choose a book that interests you. If you are doing something boring, it won't last long. Like you won't be interested in that for long. So try to choose anything that interests you. Second one, choose the right time. Find a right time to read a book. It may be like in the morning or before lunch or before bed. It doesn't matter what time you choose, but choose a time that is suitable for you. Try to make it a part of your daily routine so that it becomes a habit. Third one, create a comfortable reading environment. Choose a cozy spot with good lighting, maybe with a cup of coffee or tea. Even I want to go and read something now. If you feel comfortable, if you're happy in that position there, reading something with a cup of coffee, if you enjoy it, you will like it, you will actually love it and you won't stop it. So be comfortable when you're reading. Fourth one, track your progress. Keep a reading journal or use any app that can help you find how many pages you have read or how many books you have read. Seeing your progress over time can be very motivating. Fifth one, reward yourself. When you complete a chapter or a book, reward yourself. Treat yourself. Give yourself a small reward like go and watch a movie in your native language. That is a gift, that is a reward that you're giving yourself. Instead of pushing yourself and watching English movies a lot, this time you are giving a break for yourself. This positive support can help make reading a habit you will stick with. Remember, developing a reading habit takes time. But by starting small and being consistent, you will find it becomes easier and more enjoyable each day. And as you continue, you will see just how much improvements it brought in your English skills. So that's a wrap up on why reading is such a valuable tool for learning English and how you can get started English reading as a beginner. I hope you are feeling inspired to pick up a book and dive into reading. So guys, this is all for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll be back with a new video soon. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Bye.